Caption: Children worked long, hard hours. Can you tell what these children are doing? Child labor. Children as young as 7 years old worked in factories with adults. Children gave the money they earned to their families. Boys and girls who worked in factories could not go to school. Outside the cities, some children of farm workers did not go to school either. Working in factories. The growth of cities and industries caused many problems. Business owners made a lot of money, but they paid very low wages to workers. The men, women, and children who worked in factories were poor. The whole family worked to make enough money for rent and food. A factory worker's life was very hard. There were not many laws that said how factory workers should be treated. Many factory owners did not care about their workers. They did not give them a safe place to work. All the machines made the factories hot and noisy. Sometimes the machines hurt workers. If a machine cut off a worker's hand, the worker was fired because he or she could no longer work. Bosses pushed workers to work faster. People worked 12 to 14 hours a day. Workers joined together. Factory workers began to think about how to make things better. One worker could not change things alone. If a worker complained, he or she was fired. There were so many other people looking for jobs that the owners could easily find someone else to work. Caption: Workers went on strike to try to make working conditions better. Workers joined together to fight for change. They formed labor unions. Unions often went on strike. Workers refused to go back to work until their demands were met. Strikes often led to violence. Workers in Wisconsin went on strike because they wanted higher wages and shorter working days. Many people were working 12 hours each day. They wanted to work 8 hours for the same pay. They said they couldn't live on any less money. Shoemakers organized a labor union in Milwaukee. It was called the Knights of St. Crispin. Leaders from the Knights of St. Crispin helped organize a strike. The Bayview strike happened when workers from many different factories joined together to try to get the government to make working conditions better. Business owners did not want to make changes. Fights broke out between the police and the strikers. The strikers lost and had to return to work. Both the workers and owners were left with many bad feelings.